amount of funding from academics, or they will not touch their administrative budget or their precious Division I football team. Oh, Athens. This is too much. As for myself, I do not fail to arrive here before everybody else. And seeing that I am alone, I groan, yawn, stretch, fart, and know not what to do. I doodle on my papers. I pluck at my loose hairs. I muse. I think of my fields. I browse the interwebs. I long for a budget surplus, curse college town life, and wish and long for my dear home country, which does not ask me to take a pay cut or to devote money to the football team. That is why today I have come to abuse, interrupt, and bawl at speakers if they speak of anything but the budget crisis. But look, here comes McCravis, and it is midday. As I said, so it is. He takes a seat at the front of the table. What took you so long? The meeting was set for 8.
The meeting time was changed and email was sent out.
I received no such memo. What was the verdict of this meeting?
All of our budget problems are solved.
What do you mean all of our budget problems are solved?
I mean, we found a solution.
Are you telling me that you have solved the funding crisis? That there is now enough money for all the academic programs, and the administrative budget, and the sports teams, and the clubs and organizations, and the pizza budget for the classics department in Eta Sigma Phi, and the grants for the research, and the scholarships, and the private plane, and this ridiculous presidential debate that you are planning on hosting?
Yes?
What do you mean, yes? How is this possible?
We've simply trimmed the fat of the university.
Doesn't look like much fat's been trimmed. Anyhow, where did all of this money magically come from? Was it sent by Zeus?
No, we've simply gotten rid of some unessential programs that were a drain on the university.
Dare I ask what programs you have chosen to terminate?
Oh, simply those programs that are of no real concern to anyone, like women's studies.
I didn't know we had a culinary program.
You can't just cut women's studies. What other programs have you decided to get rid of?
Oh, dance, art history, theater, costume design, the soft stuff that's been soaking up our budget for years.
This is ridiculous. Couldn't you have just taken and cut from the budget the huge amount of funding that's given to administration and athletics?
That's preposterous. All that money is completely necessary for the running of this university.
And by necessary for the running of the university, you mean necessary for running the football team?
Oh, we never said that. But speaking of the football team, I have a meeting to approve new jerseys and speaker system for the stadium. I simply must run.
Vale seis Caracas! Alas, my heart has drunk deep the cup of woe. This university is going to the bros.
Steve Crowdless. I just heard the most atrocious thing. I just heard some frat boys making a toast to the end of the women's studies program. Not even that, but the entire College of Fine Arts.
Alas, Lisa Straddle, it is true. I've just heard that the university is going to cut a huge amount of academic funding in order to fund this preposterous debate. First it's Herman Cain, now it's Mitt Romney.
But I thought that's why they were raising our tuition even more this year. What are we supposed to do, Professor? I've been here for 2 years studying women's studies and ancient Greek. What will I do if my programs are cut?
If you wish to see change in this university, you must rouse the support of the entire student body. For I see here gathered a whole group of students ready to fight in defiance of tyranny. You have come here to fight as overcharged students, and overcharged students you are. What will you do for these programs? Will you fight?
Fight against that? No, we'll run and we'll live.
Aye. Stay and you may fail. Fight and you may fail. Run. Run and you will pass, at least for now. And many years from now, standing on the stage, ready to get your diploma for a degree that you did not enter pursuing. Ready to embark on your new minimum wage job at Kroger's, only to return home to a 2-bedroom apartment you share with 5 people, and a feral cat that your roommates decided to adopt when he found it on the side of the road. A cat you thought was dead before it tried to scratch your eyes out. Scratch your eyes out when you leaned over to take its pulse. And as the infection from that scratch festers, because you have no health insurance, because Mitt Romney won and Obamacare was revoked, would you trade all of the days from this day to that for one chance to stay and fight and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go explain the intricacies of ancient Greek pederasty to a bunch of homophobic football players.
Let us rally together. Let us form a plan to save our academic futures, lest we end up slaving behind a stove in our husband's kitchen, or on our knees, scrubbing the floor.
Let's leave here. Let's make like the birds and go south and create our own university. The Female University of Central Kentucky. F-U-C-K.
No, any other ideas?
Well, we could just give in to our womanly natures and go to a culinary school, like the Culinary University of Northern Tennessee. C-U-N.
No. Any other ideas?
T.
No.
Well, if they're going to cut our programs, what we need to do is get our money back. Let's go storm Trump Hall. Let's go.
USA. Well, okay, that's enough with the fire and arson. But you're onto something. Let's occupy Chubb Hall. Let's show them that they can't ignore the desires of the student population.
That's a good idea, but are there really enough of us for that?
You're right. The women alone are not enough. We'll have to get the men on our side, so we won't be able to hold it for very long. But if we start the occupation, I'm sure they'll see, they'll have to join when they hear all the atrocities.
You guys need some sausage for your taco party?
Not so sure that's gonna work.
We'll see who's laughing when your stomach and your beds are empty. Wait, that's just it. That's just it. Sex. We'll deprive the men of sex, and then they'll have to join our side. You sluts! You really gonna throw away all that our women, poor mothers have fought for, just for some lousy one-night stand?
My mom's a homemaker.
Don't worry, guys. The men won't last long. They never do. And they'll come running to support our cause before we even feel the stirrings of desire. So we need to stand tall as women before us have stood, like Gloria Steinem and Margaret Sanger and Susan B. Anthony, and all the way back to the ancient Greeks. Let's be as strong as Lysistrata.
It just won't be that bad. I mean, we've had dry spells before. We can really guess.
Hey, where are you two going?
We haven't even declared our majors yet. We don't know if we want to do women's studies.
Yeah, and we just kind of want to go to frat parties and meet every class and then get boyfriends.
Yeah. Those boys are never going to date you, and you won't be so snide when you both got herpes from stealing each other's hookups. Get back in here. Let's swear an oath so we're all compelled by Zeus to stay the course.
But what will we swear over?
Well, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
Well, then the holy water, of course. Let's off to liquor pitchers at Lucky's.
Yeah!
And I thought you were going to say pizza.
What do we want?
Women's studies.
When do we want it?
Women's
When
studies.
do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Women's studies.
Oh, devise what our plans. Why do you look so sad?
It's our naughty feminine wiles that trouble me so.
What are you talking about?
It's true, it's true.
What could it be? Tell me.
It's a shame to say, and a sorrow to leave unsaid.
What damage has been done to our cause?
It's but a brief tale to tell. We need to get laid.
Ah, Zeus.
What has Zeus to do with our cause? But anyways, that's the way it is. I can no longer quench their insatiable appetites. They're running off in all directions. One I caught sneaking out the back window. The other I caught running off to Bentley to become a master debater. A third I pulled off the back of some biker's bike on the way to the Smiling Skull. They're coming up with any kind of excuse to get away. Look, here comes one now. Hey, where are you going?
I left my Gucci blazer crumpled up on my bed at the Delta Zeta house. If I don't get it, my chihuahua's gonna chew it to pieces.
Well, get back inside.
But Aphrodite, I swear I'll come right back. I just have to spread it on a hanger.
Don't you go anywhere spreading anything. Oh, my goodness.
Lisa, oh my god, oh no, I forgot to strip my sheets and wash them before my parents come into town. Can I just go really quick?
Here's another one trying to strip her sheets. You stay right there.
Please, seconds. I promise I'll just strip it bare really fast and I'll be right back.
Don't you go stripping bare, or all the other women will be wanting to do the same. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Mother Goddess, hold back my baby until I can get to a hospital.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to have a baby any minute now.
But you were pregnant yesterday.
But I am today. Please let me call an ambulance.
What's this story? What's this thing you got under here? It's hard as a rock.
It's a boy.
You're quite Aphrodite, isn't it? It's obvious you're carrying something under there. You're ridiculous, Kyle. Let me have a look at this. Oh my. Oh. You're holding a chamber pot, and here you are saying that you're pregnant.
But I am pregnant.
Then what are you going to do with this?
It was so that if I wanted to labor here in Chubb Hall, I could just have my baby in here, like a pigeon.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about birth and babies.
You said you knew everything!
Oh my God, fools! Back to Chubb Hall.
But we just want to go to Palmer Fest.
The only fest there'll be on Palmer this year is a sausage fest.
It's so boring here. The internet is so slow, we can't even stream Netflix.
That's a great sign. That means that all the men are streaming dormant the porn. Means that all the men are streaming porn. I'm sure the servers will crash any minute now, and they'll be running to get there.
Lisa, there's a crowd of horny men in the street.
They must have finally seen the light and come to join us. Are you guys supposed to be either joined or unjoined? I see you've already pitched your tents.
We're not here to join your movement. We're here to put an end to this madness. We let it go on for a day or so, but it's Friday night, so you all need to quit your bitching, doll yourselves up, and come out to the bars with us. We're sick of this sausage fest.
No way, we're not leaving until our demands are met. We need to show them that we can't be held down.
We're not going to spend the whole night on these damn stairs. There's beer that needs drinking. There's toilets that need to be puked in. There are douchebags that need to be punched. There's alleyways that need pissing in, and women that need a good fucking.
Good bad one.
We don't even know how this thing got started. I mean, who cares? Who cares if they call Women's Day so long as we can watch our football team on national television? And isn't this also about the presidential, debate thing going on? It would bring recognition to the school, and maybe that fame would get us some decent football players for once.
But we care about women's progress at this university. It's ridiculous to think that some shitty Division I football team should take precedence over the enrichment of the minds of the women of tomorrow. And to take it all away for sports in a stupid debate is ridiculous. That they should dare take away the programs that our foremothers fought so hard for us to be able to enjoy. And why is it that whenever there are financial difficulties, the things that we care about are the first to go? We refuse to be treated like second-class citizens, objects of your lustful desires, and tread upon by the likes of men. We will not be held down.
Ah, save it for the vagina monologues, Toad.
You arrogant ass. We have just as much right to study at this university as you do. And the fact that you would even say otherwise, oh my gosh.
We've been manipulating men for ages. Why are we trying to be honest now? Follow my lead. How could you not care about women's studies? It's where we become the best kind of women. It's where we learn to cook and clean and accept and embrace our roles as your future wives. Dude, it's not like they knew the difference. They've never taken a women's studies class.
You have a point there.
Don't let them get the better of you. We have our mothers to cook and clean and do laundry for us. You don't have to take this nonsense.
Yeah. Lisa, do you think that maybe I could just talk to my girlfriend? It's her 2-month anniversary, I just really want to see her. Give her a hug.
No way. We'll not let one of our own be corrupted by the likes of you.
Wait, this might just work in our favor.
All right, you can have a few minutes with her, but no more. Hey, Marini.
Marie, my genie, I've missed you so much. I just want to spend our 2-month anniversary together.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. The girls said I could spend a couple hours with you. Do you want to watch a movie or something?
Movie sounds great.
Well, I got the notebook from the library. I'll just put it in.
Notebook, we already watched that like 3 times this month. Put something else in.
If you don't want to watch it, I'll go watch it with the girls.
No, Notebook's fine. Notebook's fine.
That's what I thought. It's so great that you're you're supporting me through all this. It means so much.
Of course, babe. I love you. I'll support you in whatever you do.
I swore an oath. We just cuddle, and that's it.
But babe, I'm on your side. It's not like you're going against your principles. I'll stay here with you. I'll join your cause.
That's sweet, but we need all the men to join to make a difference.
Alright, well, I promise after tonight, I'll go straight back to the men and I'll convince them to join your cause.
Really? You do that?
Of course.
That's so sweet. I guess in that case, a little bit of messing around couldn't hurt. I mean, it is our 2-month anniversary after all. It'd be a shame not to celebrate that fateful night that you picked me out of a crowd of sweaty women in a day room to dance upon. It was such magic. Wait. I'm gonna make this more special for you. I'm gonna go change into something more comfortable.
But babe, you look beautiful already. Don't worry about it.
It'll be worth it. Just wait.
Damn!
Wait. It's been like 3 whole days since we... Oh. Anyone can walk by and see us. I need to get like a blanket or something.
Oh, I don't care if they look. They'll just be jealous.
You have no shame. Just hang on 1 second. This'll do. Wait. We need something. Maybe wine or something. I'm sure one of the girls has something. I'll just go see.
Babe.
Just 1 sec. Found some. Much better. Wait. It's our anniversary. This needs to be romantic. I need candles, maybe.
We don't need candles. I just want you now.
It's gonna be romantic, or it's not going to happen at all.
Alright. Whatever you want, whatever you need.
This is gonna be so. Crap, my lighter's out. Should I go get another one?
No. It looks fine. It looks romantic. Just stay here.
Fine. I guess all that really matters is that I'm here with you. Wait. Do you find him?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just go get one. Here we go. Well, you do that. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick, okay? I'll be right back.
Marini? Sweetie, where are you?
Yeah?
Where's Marini?
You're not getting in here, not even with that Trojan horse of yours.
What happened to you, bro?
Look at this predicament I'm in. My woman just played me for a fool.
These women, I can't believe it. Look what they've done to you. Come on, man. We'll get you a beer and I'll cheer you up.
Dude, that's not even cool though, you know? If you go to the bars, there's just been a lot of us together, alone. I mean, I love you bros, but I need some titties. Ass and titties. We need to find a way to get these women back and drunk.
You're right, it's been too long. You know, maybe we should just join their cause. I mean, not actually care about it, but we pretend to be interested in the stuff they like all the time to get laid. Why should this be any different? And, I mean, maybe they're right. Maybe if we join them, this will be over soon, and we can have them drunk and partying with us by Saturday night.
Alright, let's do it.
Imperatus, President Imperatus, you have to come quickly. The whole campus is in an uproar.
What do you mean? What's happening?
The men and women have joined together and the whole school is rebelling. There are couches on fire in the streets.
Couches burning, not again.
The couches aren't the only thing inflamed. Their bodies are burning with lustful anger. There's sex everywhere. Everywhere, I tell you.
Okay, calm down, calm down. I'll call in the horse cops.
It's too late for that. They've already been mounted.
Oh, the politicians will be here in less than 24 hours.
That's just it, Mr. President. They're already here.
What do you mean? They come prematurely?
Well, I can't speak to that, but they are here.
We can't let them see these women's madness.
It's too late for that. The security teams routed them to the mosque, but the women saw them coming and they set up camp outside.
Now I have to go clean up this mess.
Meanwhile, in Memo. This whole university is mad.
Well, it is the #1 party school in the nation.
We never would have done anything like this when I was a kid.
You're right, this is a bit extreme. I'm pretty sure that young lady back there was doing something illegal.
Yep. Limbaugh was right. All of them. They're all sluts. Sluts, all of them.
Yeah, I think I even saw Santorum.
But it wasn't invited.
Not that Santorum.
You're just as foul as the rest of them. The women have no reason to be acting like this.
That's not true. All their programs are being cut, and they're upset. The budget problems in this country are impacting everyone.
And whose fault's that? I haven't been the one in charge these last 4 years.
I never told the administration to spend all their money on athletics instead of academics. I just wanted everyone to be able to afford a college education.
And that's the problem. That's why there are so many ruffians in this school, because they weren't raised in proper, respectable homes where conservative values kept them in line. Now, when I was a kid, we wore uniforms to school. And when we wanted to go on vacation, we just strapped Seamus to the top of the car and go weekend at Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, you and the rest of the 1%.
I know how to fix everything. Just let me talk to them. I'll show them the right.
Say what you will. For the larger the audience, the more soundly I will beat you.
Beat me. Who do you think you are?
I am President Barack Obama, a politician just like you.
But a lefty.
Maybe, but I'll still beat you, right, though you call yourself.
What's our tricks will you use?
Oh, just some new ideas.
Yeah, they're in style nowadays. New ideas. Like women thinking. And it's all because of you idiots here. So I'm
Idiots indeed. I'm pretty sure that one right there is a PhD.
Anyway, I'll wallop you.
How?
Simply by presenting my case. Good, God-fearing Christians would support me. See, I don't know how this whole protest even took off. A sex strike wouldn't have worked in my day. We kept ourselves occupied all night. Didn't need no regular occupation. We'd just sit in a hot tub, us men. We'd have a case of beer. We'd wake up the next morning. We wouldn't have known what happened, but it didn't matter because we were together. Solidarity.
So you would relax in a hot tub with a whole bunch of men, get drunk with a whole bunch of men until you blacked out, and then wake up the next morning not knowing what happened with a whole bunch of men?
That's what our founding fathers would have done.
Well, your nostalgia for the good old days isn't going to solve the problem at hand. What are we going to do about that crowd of crazy mean-ads outside?
You see, that's what I don't get. Why are they so upset about women's studies anyway?
Well, they're entitled to study whatever they want, and I think some of them will be losing their scholarship funding if these programs are cut.
I don't care about the very poor.
Well, you care about getting out of here, don't you? Why don't we just give back the money the university gave us so that they can continue to fund the canceled programs?
I will bet you $10,000 that will never work.
Well, I'll give up my paycheck, and if you don't want to look stodgy, you should do the same.
Fine. I'll go out there, and I'll tell them that if they vote for me, I will solve their problems. But before that, I must inform you that I work hard for the money I earn, and that anyone who does not have money is simply lazy, and they are just trying to mooch off the excessive welfare system we have in the system. Thank you very much.
Okay. We'll debate this more as September draws near, but for now we need to calm down that army of women outside.
Fine, I'll give in to your socialist ideals and waste money on the poor and the feminine.
What do we want?
Women's studies.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Women's
Now.
studies.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Women's studies.
When do we want it?
Now.
Attention, please.
What do we want?
Women's studies.
There's free beer in front of Memorial Auditorium.
That would be it.
Now that I have your attention, I would like to inform you that I have solved all of your problems.
We have solved some of your problems. I'm pretty sure you still have herpes.
Well, yes. Well, anyhow, we have decided that we will not be accepting any payment from your university, so that none of your programs will have to be stricken from the roster.
That's right, and you will be able to return to class on Monday. And I hope that this has made you all more aware about the political environment, not just on your own campus, but in the nation as a whole. And as educated voters, you have to let your voice be heard.
Yes, yes. And part of being an informed voter is remembering who solved all of your problems.
Oh, Mittens.
I knew that our plan would work. I knew that if we women just banded together, we'd be able to show the university, no, not just the university, but the whole world, that they cannot ignore the desires of the people. We cannot be held down. Look what we've done right here at OU.
Let's go celebrate.
Yeah!
Woo!
Well, I guess it's all right that we're not actually getting paid, since no one stayed to listen to us anyway.
Yeah, I guess we should just go fly home on the Kravis' private jet.
Heard it has a jacuzzi.
I don't know about that.
Got to take off my tie this morning. Well, it seems like the university is a bit quieter now. Quieter being the operative term. Well, we survived this crisis, but who knows what will happen when the next round of budget cuts comes. Will academics continue to be cut first, while administration and athletics continue to grow? Will the students once again stand up and fight to change the system they have walked unknowingly into? I hope this has helped people realize their power. I hope they realize that if they get together and speak out, people will hear them.
I just need one more thing.
No, not again.
Or they just learn that they can use sex to get what they want.